I'm going to put you on a rabbit hole that I am not going to regret. And I'm going to tell you right now, I'm on a completely whole different level of consciousness of where I am. If you know, you know. But let's get to it. And I'm going to also insert some examples, so continue to watch the video, even if you become triggered. You know, I'm not responsible for triggering your triggers. That's your emotional responsibility, not mine. As I decided to board the rocket ship of information and knowledge, I got to thinking, and I said, you know what? Men that operate from a place of chaos, men that operate from a place of non-structure, men that operate from a place of not being able to have things together and are imbalanced, are operating in very low feminine energy. So what we do know, completely tracked scientifically, is that all life starts off as female. Your subconscious is feminine energy. Now, there's different levels of consciousness and there's different levels of the energy that you are going to attain throughout your life. But operating in chaos, operating in unstructured, operating in unfoundational energy is low vibrational feminine energy. Let's look at why. And of course, as I'm in this rabbit hole, I come across this beautiful soul. I ended up watching her video and I was just like, whoa, she just confirmed everything that I was thinking. Not only did she just confirm everything that I was thinking, she also provided the data points to prove it. And I'm like, baby, okay. Okay, so let's look at heaven on earth that is considered a balance between the masculine and the feminine energy, which is all from an energy standpoint. Just pause to read if you need to, but look at what the divine masculine energy holds and the divine feminine. Now, let's look at what happens when these are imbalanced, what pretty much is going on with the world right now. Like literally, it's going on right now as we speak. But let's go ahead and look at the low vibrational or the extreme feminine energy. This is what I'm speaking about. Pause to read if you need to. So, looking at a beautiful balance between the two, this is how we change and shift shit around. So as I continue to go down this rabbit hole, I'm like, okay, this definitely makes a lot of sense. A lot of men that operate in this particular type of energy never like to admit that they're wrong. Think about an emotional woman. You cannot tell an emotional woman that she's wrong. They also do not like to be looked at as not having the full on control or the full on energy of the situation. But the problem with that is most of them do not. A lot of them will roll around this world and roll around a conversation as wrong as trying to drive a car with no front tires, but still try to put their point of where they feel they're right. This is chaotic. It is an avenue of chaos that operates in very low frequencied feminine energy. And I'm not saying that these men are feminine as far as their sexual preference is concerned. Grow up if you think that. I'm talking about the energetic body as a whole, period. Anything that you attempt to say that can combat how they feel, their thought process, anything that you have that's going to actually prove them wrong, they will take what you're saying, interject the things that they're trying to say, wove it all together to make it seem like this is what they were saying the whole time, or you guys were in agreement the whole time when in actuality you did not agree. These individuals do not know how to understand and take and apply divine dichotomy. I'm probably going to be in this rabbit hole for a little bit longer because that also comes to the avenue of accountability. And then I was like, well, a lot of them also don't like to take accountability because they don't like to be wrong. And then I come across a post on Threads. Now let's go down that rabbit hole. So many people claim that they want to maintain a positive force of energy, but take a look at this because everybody is not looking at the aspect of problem solving. They just want to look at the problem. So of course we went through the avenue of accountability, but now take a look at this. This is something that I seen on Threads and I was like, oh my God, this really is crazy. Because again, aligning with what I was already thinking, going down the rabbit hole. These men have come out to be vulnerable, to speak about how they take ownership and don't do certain shit. This was absolutely amazing for these men to put themselves out there and just be fucking men. Like, this is a part of the duality that is necessary and needed for growth and movement. So those of you that have been with me for a long time knows that I have already told you I am tired of talking about what the issue is. Now there's been a proven aspect of what the issue is. So how are we going to solve it? The solution starts with my Let Him Speak segment.